The price of the golden child and a bridge burned forever. The favoritism wasn't just a thing in our house. It was the atmosphere. My sister Maya was the family's shining light. Even when she was 5, my parents treated her like she was destined for greatness. Meanwhile, I was the reliable one. Translation? The one they didn't have to worry about? Or, more accurately, the one they didn't bother to notice. When I got into state school on a full academic ride, my dad patted me on the shoulder and said, "Good job, kid. Saves us some money for Maya's private conservatory." Pause. Yeah. I spent 4 years working 3 jobs while maintaining a 4.0. Maya? She spent 4 years finding her muse on my parents' dime. She dropped out of 3 different programs, but they just kept investing. They called it supporting her journey. I called it enabling. I moved 3 states away the day I graduated. I built a career in medical tech, bought a modest condo, and kept my circle small. I'd call on Christmas, and all I'd hear was how Maya was this close to her big break. Then the big break happened, but not the kind they wanted. I got a call at 2 a.m. My mother was inconsolable. Turns out Maya hadn't just been finding herself. She'd been borrowing. She had access to their retirement accounts to help with the bills. And she'd systematically drained everything. $300,000 gone into a wellness startup that was really just a series of luxury vacations and bad investments. The house? Foreclosed. The retirement? Zero. "We need you to come home," my dad whispered, his voice sounding so small. "We need you to help us fix this. You're the smart one, Leo. You're our only hope." I looked at the framed photo on my desk, the one from my graduation where they're both looking at Maya's phone instead of me. "Dad," I said, my voice as cold as a Midwest winter. "You told me years ago that I was the strong one who could handle anything on my own. Well, you were right. I can." "But what about us?" he cried. I took a breath. "You spent 20 years building a pedestal for Maya. Don't be surprised when it finally collapses." I hung up. I didn't block them. I just stopped. Some bridges aren't burnt by fire, they just rot from neglect.